Hello and welcome everybody, Randy here, Nerds Templar. This is the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League Season 1 proper. Had our Season 0 already, and this is Set 1.2, if you will. It's the Green Division Set 1. And just a brief reminder, we're playing with Super Mushrooms, Poison Mushrooms, and Bunny Hoods on high frequency. So you're aware. Because this is new season, doing things a little differently than last season with the Pokeballs on Battlefield. We're also playing on Dreamland. Slightly different. This is our spring-themed season. We need a cool name for it, perhaps. Our heroes springing into action. No, that's horrible. But this is the Green Set 1. And what we have for you today, we had Red yesterday. Today we have Chrom versus Wolf. Corrin versus Lucina, Piranha Plant versus Diddy Kong, Bowser Jr. versus Kazuya, Bayonetta versus Link, Little Mac versus Me Gunner, King Dedede versus Toon Link, Sheik versus Mewtwo, Mega Man versus Villager, and Bowser versus Shulk. And then we also got Luigi on a bye. So let us get on with it, because this is the first matchups for these guys. And again, just like last time, we see a lot of new characters. And we're not going to see any new skins, just the normal, regular skins for now. We got Chrom, and we got Wolf, starting things off for us. Here we go. Chrom, a newcomer. Wolf, one of the veterans, if you will, of the Green Division. Not only is he a veteran of Green Division, meaning he's been there for one season, didn't move last season. Not only that, but he was also number 3, just behind King Dedede, who was just behind Bowser, a few matches actually, ultimately. But here we'll see how Chrom can do against, yes, one of the best, perhaps, in the division here. And if you're wondering, I do have a pretty decent idea of what we're going to do for the playoffs. We're going to have top 3 buys in each division, top 3 get buys in each division. We're going to have seeding for the next 10 in each division. And then we're going to sort by the next 10. Actually, yes. Yes. Seeding for the next 10 in general, as Wolf gets a pretty quick knockout on Chrom there. Chrom, who is like he's like Marth, but he's got like some Ikeness to him. So he's sort of his own thing. A bit different, a bit speedier. He's definitely speedier with those bunny ears. Yeah, so that is correct. So it's going to be seeded. Top 3 in each division get buys, and then there's 10. The next 10 overall are going to be seeded from 1 to 10, and then they'll play, and we'll sort the records by for the 8 division winners. I guess that would be the 12 division winners. And then after we go through one round of after the wild card, if you will, like the playoff / wild card, and then the buys will come in and play who's left from there, and then we'll resort after that, just like we did last time, into the true final bracket for the rest of this. So we'll have again the possibility of anyone playing anyone, I think, there in the finals. So we have 1-1 taken while I was blabbing away. Wolf still in quite a lead here. Blasting Chrom right now. He's at 110% on his last life. Wolf is looking quite good, only losing 1 so far and at 25% himself. Almost taking, that would have probably knocked Chrom out if Wolf hit that up B that went right into him with his new bunny ears. But Chrom blocked it. He's got barely a shot here, but still a shot because he's still alive. That's a bad mushroom. You can tell by the slight difference in the color. The bad mushrooms are a little darker. The good ones are the good traditional Mario mushroom color. Helps when you got an eye for color. There's a good one there. And Chrom will take that on his way back up to the map. A bad one fell to the right, and he still doesn't have much of a shot, but 52 on Wolf's second, if that means anything at all. It's not great for Chrom, but we also saw Marth do pretty badly. I mean, he was in the yellow division, which at the bottom wasn't like all that far off from the others, and yeah, I don't know. But Chrom isn't necessarily Marth. He's not exactly Ike though either. So who is of course one of the best in yellow division last season. So yeah, 1390 launch speed. Wow, I think that was Chrom launching Wolf for that amount. Wow. But Wolf winning that one very easily to start us off. And again, there's a lot of matchups with characters we've seen like Wolf, with new characters to the division, because there's actually more new characters than old characters in divisions, and that's not even including the new ones that moved to the divisions. Counting those as old characters we've seen already, there's still more new ones, because there's that many new ones. Anyway, in some cases, because of that, we see things like Corrin here, who seems to me like it should be probably a girl. I don't know if this is like it can be both, because it's like a play of the character that you choose in whatever game this is, and you can, just like in like the newer Pokemon games, you can choose whether you want to play as a boy or a girl. It seems more like it should be a girl to me because of the name, but what do I know about names, I guess. Sorry to any of you guys out there named Corrin, I suppose. Against Lucina, who's also somewhere down here, right? Oh no, that's right. That's the other Marth Echo, and she's really more the true Marth Echo, right? I think that's what they call them, the Echo Fighters. So, just like we saw Dr. Mario as the Echo for Mario in the green division, or the red division, here in green, not along with her Echo, or I guess her true character, Marth, who's now in red. She's in green on her own. You can see if she / Marth's archetype, I suppose, can do better in this division or not. Again, she might be slightly different. I'd have to check on their weights. I did actually just see there's, of course, you can find anything on the wikis these days. There's a wiki page for all the fighters by weight, by their weights, and so I'm sure Marth is just like a few points heavier, maybe. But Corrin off to a decent start here. This may be something I should know. Corrin, I believe, is not, or is one of the... I don't know if that's one of the DLC characters or not. Corrin the guy. We'll probably just have to play like main as the female version of Corrin, because I'm gonna probably continue to say she just because of the name. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that on where exactly they were in the list of combatants. It might be a DLC fighter here. Doing all right, but lost the lead now to Lucina. Got the bunny ears and the big mushroom right now. And yeah, Lucina again now relatively well off percent-wise. There's not, like, without the Pokemon coming out of the Pokeballs, there's not the crazy swings really. There's still, I mean, there's still a chance for as big of a swing as you'd need really. You just got to go on a good run. But we're not as, there's not as good of a chance of seeing it, put it that way. Like right there, Corrin going down for the second time. Now Lucina only at 61%, taking quite the lead at this point, and Corrin taking a poison mushroom for himself. And Lucina now another big mushroom. Oh, into the small one, so there goes that. Yeah, and so that may have sounded a little confusing for the playoffs, but basically what it is there's going to be playoffs for each division, like there would be, because there's so many fighters that they're all going to have 3 buys plus 10 others that make it, and then they're going to go through their 2 rounds, and then after that everyone will be put into the bracket together. That hopefully maybe makes a little more sense. We'll talk about it more in the future, but that's about what we got. So many fighters. It's going to end up having to be like an entire finals week, I'm sure, then, in that case. But that's alright, because this is going to be a long one. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Season 1 here. As the good mushroom falls off the side, and Corrin picks up the bad one. It's a slight chance here, actually, coming back. Lucina at 134, 55 on Corrin's last. We've seen bigger comebacks, certainly with the help of Pokemon, but who knows? $65, 73 to 160. Lucina not really much to worry about here. A couple nice strikes on the edge there. Takes Corrin to 90, and Lucina wins with 2 stock left, 160 on that second. Yes, you did, Lucina. Not bad. So 2 new fighters there, somewhat. Lucina being much like Marth, 435 time. Probably a little longer than usual. Not any huge strikes or anything coming out. But yeah, there's that. There's that. Now we have somebody who's new to the division coming from the red division. We've got... Oh, and also, of course, before I should mention the first person we have to choose, which is the Piranha plant. One of the new characters, new fighters and DLC fighters. Corrin is not a DLC fighter, as you can see here. Piranha plant being the first one. And Piranha plant is up against Diddy. So, this will be Diddy's first shot at doing something here this time around. Ended 7-13. Not great, but there were worse for sure. He was down way toward the bottom for a while, so 7-13 for him was a slight, very slight comeback. Almost just a few, honestly, just a couple matches out of playoffs, perhaps. At 9-11, Ice Climbers making it in. The only 9-11. But yeah, Piranha Plant new to the league. Gonna hope that maybe against somebody like Diddy, he can pick up his first win. Its first win. Start things off on a high note, but who knows? Again, with the way Diddy played, especially toward the end of last season, I believe, he started picking up a few wins. All new scenario here. Again, both with some moving to the division that were in the bottom of their old divisions last season, and then all the new fighters. We only really have 1, maybe 2 matchups that we've already seen per division here, probably in this in these first sets. I believe the only one we saw was Donkey Kong and Zelda from the last one. That was the only one that was one we would have seen before. Yeah. Nobody knocked out yet here. Pretty decent fight. Oh man, Piranha Plant gets the power behind that one. Takes Diddy out there. 122 on Piranha Plant's first stock. Diddy losing his first. Diddy's big, Diddy is now small. Didn't do much with that mushroom. Don't go grab that. No, he went and grabbed the tiny mushroom. Back to normal size. 149 on the Piranha plant. 159. Diddy doing damage, but needs to get the knockout. $186. Still didn't get the knockout. His damage is piling up now. 53. Never mind. 190, almost 200%. Finally gets Piranha Plant out. 53 on Diddy. As a poison mushroom falls into the Piranha Plant. Can Diddy capitalize on it? Maybe. Nope. Diddy was big there for a moment. And did take the lead here. Diddy's tiny. Piranha Plant's back to normal size. Diddy's got knocked out, so we got a slight lead again for the Piranha Plant at 75%. We'll see how long it takes Diddy to knock him out this time. Oh, almost got him there. 95% now. Diddy still with a chance. That mushroom, bad poison mushroom into the Piranha Plant may help him. Oh, he gets a nice hit there after grabbing the bunny ears, and it is almost evened up again. 0 to 55% on the last stock. Diddy taking a lot of damage now. He's up to 101 now. Goes into the big mushroom though. Maybe that'll help him bad. Now into the small one. He's back to normal size. He needs to stack up the damage. Piranha Plant looking relatively strong, but I don't know, all things considered, struggling against Diddy might not be the best look. They're getting a pretty easy knockout at the end there to finish things. Not too bad. 18% or so. Again, we'll see where he ends up. Who knows where Diddy will end up. Hard to say where anyone will be at this point. So, yeah. Either way, good win for the Piranha Plant. No matter what, it's always good to win. We got our 4th of 10 matchups, as always, 10 matchups. No time, unfortunately, to get any interdivision play in, but there will be, and again, we only have time for 1 division matchup for each opponent for the season, because it's going to take so long to get through all these fighters. But we got Bowser Jr. this time. Wherever that guy is, there he is. Bowser Jr. He's taking on Kazuya, one of the DLC fighters. And again, 2 new ones for us here. Got a fighter and Bowser Jr. I don't know, there's not much else to say about him. Just flinging himself all over the map. Like he blew himself up there, perhaps. Hard when you leave those little Koopa guys on the tiny platforms. Yeah, you can't blow yourself up, or can you? Kazuya a slight lead right now, and a poison mushroom for him. Oh man, Bowser Jr. drops the bomb there. And there goes Kazuya. First life. Oh man, but the poison mushroom makes Bowser Jr. small, and Kazuya kicks him out of here. We're all tied up 2 stock each. Some like cutscene shots for Kazuya because he's just so epic. Doing a lot of damage, 91% on Bowser Jr. all of a sudden. Got the bunny ears and the big mushroom. No, can't quite do anything with them. Man, Kazuya comes flying up with those devil wings of his. Takes out Bowser Jr. 1-2 stock. They're going for some edge play, nothing happening. Bowser Jr. not quite able to get the knockout on Kazuya there. His name is now blinking, and now it is not. Bowser's got to get this soon if he wants any chance to stay in this one. He's already 63% on his last stock. A nice play there by him, by Bowser Jr. Taking Kazuya out. Nice combo, but needs a little more here now. 92% after that hit on him already. Poison Mushroom into Kazuya. 100% on Bowser Jr. though. Oh man, that was weird. Oh, I guess it's because he's got the because he's got the bunny ears. Kazuya jumping super high, but oh man. In comes the kick, and that will do it. Not much trouble again. Kazuya slowly took a nearly 100% lead there over the course of the entire match. And that did it. Not much on his last stock. Not much damage taken. Two new fighters. Kazuya defeats Bowser Jr. And now we're back to another fighter we've seen in the past. A newcomer to the division as well. Bayonetta first. A newcomer in general, altogether. Taking on the newcomer, Link, who just barely was a newcomer. It was kind of between he and Yoshi, as we discussed before, and because based on the regular season results, Yoshi stayed and Link moved on from the division. But if we took the playoff results into consideration, it would have been Link staying and Yoshi moving here. But that's not what we did. And here's Link in the green, taking on Bayonetta, seeing if he can do a little better here, or he'll do about the same, and he'll end up moving again to the blue division next season, perhaps. We shall see. We shall see. Right now, it's a slightly slower start. Bayonetta taking a little bit of a lead on the damage there. A huge bomb. I don't know how the huge bomb came out of normal Link. Now big Link again doesn't do much. Bayonetta connecting with another big hit. Link misses the big mushroom. 66 to 99 in favor of Bayonetta right now. Got Link out once. Pretty handily there. But Bayonetta up to 96. Oh, 108 now. Link returning the favor relatively quickly afterward. Kind of tied up. Pretty much even now. Link taking the slight lead. Sure, he's looking for a little more than last season when he knocked out of playoffs pretty early. Didn't make it as far, certainly, as he would have liked to, right? Because he didn't win, so. The spoiler alert, of course. Sure, by now, if you're interested in this, you've already gotten into binging Season 0. That's the whole point of it all, is so you guys can go back and have something fun to binge. Binge it, or something to have on mindlessly next to you while you're doing other stuff. I mean, there's so many good uses for nice long series like this, right? And Link's now down to his last stock, Bayonetta, getting a quick knockout on that second one. He's up to 48%. She's got 82 on her second. Link really only needs one good hit to knock her out at this point, probably. Not while she's super mushroomed, however. And nope, not quite there, but 101% on her now will definitely be enough with another nice hit. Not quite the grenade, not the bomb he needed there. 109 to 83 on Link's last, though. It is not looking good for the boy from Hyrule. I guess the young man in this case. Yeah, he's now up to 110%. Bayonetta, a nice combo again. Can't quite finish it. Link will finish that combo, though. Get Bayonetta, but he's at 119%. He's got a ton of work to do if he wants any chance, and I don't think he... Unfortunately, I don't think he has it in him. Nice hit there. That's not going to quite do it. Leaving the bomb next to her. She moves, he lands, and then he blows it up next to himself. And he doesn't make it back onto the map, 146%, but it doesn't even matter. He falls off the side. And Bayonetta will take victory number 1 for herself. And Link, unfortunately, will start out 0-1. He had a crazy season last season, of course. He was at the top of the red division for a while, and then he fell down into the middle of the division so far that he's now, yeah, in the green. Pretty crazy. That was our halfway point. 5 of 10 matches in the books now. Wolf over Chrom, Lucina over Corrin, Piranha Plant over Diddy Kong, Kazuya over Bowser Jr., Bayonetta over Link. Pretty good so far. Luigi's on a bye, of course. I don't know if I mentioned that. I think I did when I was doing the rundown. Little Mac is up this time. Little Mac. And he's taking on the Mii Gunner. So another 2 fighters that are new for us here.
3, 2, 1, go!
Spoiler alert quickly here, but we had one of the other Miis fight last set, and he didn't fare so well against Dr. Mario, the brawler. But right now, pretty even. It might have 2 relatively quick characters here. Not exactly sure what the Gunner's quickness is like. I think he's a little heavier than most fighters, though, maybe. Not like super heavy or anything, but not exactly light. Little Mac, though, be flying around the map here. Also gotta watch out for his knockout. Which, speaking of, is up. And some nice hits on the Mii Gunner, but not a knockout. Loses the KO, and he's at 120% now. Mii Gunner taking it to him at the moment. Nobody opts to go for the Super Mushroom. And oh, nice shot there from Little Mac. Takes the lead now all of a sudden, even though he's at 148%. Gets the super mushroom, poison mushroom for Me Gunner. Oh my goodness, and that is a huge hit. And that takes the Me Gunner out again. All of a sudden now knockout on Little Mac. He's small, Me Gunner's big, that'll help him for now. Little Mac lost his KO. And then just didn't make it back to the map there. It's 2-1 though, and white in favor of a Little Mac at this point. Very quick turnaround, mostly because of those mushrooms. That's probably the maybe at least that I've seen myself have witnessed happening the biggest difference the mushrooms have made so far. But right now, yeah, not much. Oh yeah, there's the knockout. Little Mac coming in strong with that uppercut. Looking a little like Beware there. And he's going to take that first victory over the Me Gunner. And a relatively quick one. The way that these are going, a little longer than the Pokeball on Battlefield battles were. You probably end up seeing maybe 3:30 to be maybe around the average time here. All right, not a bad one at all. And now I think we have one that everyone will enjoy. We got King Dedede. If you remember that guy, versus Toon Link, one of the newcomers from the Red Division. So we got two fighters here that we've seen already in the past, but we have not seen them fight each other. We've seen Toon Link lose to everybody except 3 people. He's actually beaten some really opponents with some very high records, put it that way. King Dedede is an opponent, a fighter known for his high record of 14-6, second in the Green Division, this division coming into the season. So if there's somebody that is somebody to beat, it would be this one, this giant penguin bird guy with a mallet and spike balls. Toon Link's got bombs. Oh man, spike ball back in the face of Dedede there. Yeah, Toon Link, though, of course, not one known for winning. However, as mentioned, though, he is known for, when he does win, he is known for winning against opponents he wasn't necessarily meant to beat. So again, you never know with him. He doesn't have the Pokeball support this time, so he's just kind of got to deal with it. Should be fine for him though. You know, he's been up against worse. He's got help in terms of, oh man, not doing that. That was a bad decision to jump off the map. Usually not something you want to do. You want to stay on the map. He does have support in the way of mushrooms if he can avoid the bad ones, get the good. Right? Now he's got some help. From the poison mushroom that was. And I mean, even enough. They both lost 1 life. So Toon Link keeping it kinda close. 72% on him, 38 on Dedede. The poison mushroom's helping him more than his own grabbing of super mushrooms. Now he's got his own poison mushroom. Not great. He is extremely tiny. Oh no, King Dedede got the super mushroom while Toon Link was small. That is a very big size difference. And still with Toon Link's regular size, Dedede with the big mushroom is still massive compared to him. And we already saw the King K. Rool versus Young Link matchup yesterday and how that went. I had my doubts about this one, thinking it might go the same way. It sort of is. but it could be a little worse. I mean, I still think Toon Link is out of it, but he's not out of it. He's actually laying down a ton of damage. He avoids the good mushroom. That may be detrimental there. That could have been huge for him if he grabbed that mushroom. Could have been the end of Dedede. Knocked that spike ball back at him. That's pretty good there. Pretty good move on the part of Toon Link to be able to bomb those things back or boomerang them back even. You don't even have to get close to him in that regard. 167 on King Dedede. Young Toon Link had a chance here, but was not able to knock Dedede out with all that percent he stacked up. Dedede finally gets that third knockout though, and pretty handily takes it, I guess. I could see Toon Link slightly being a little closer in that one. I don't know. Wasn't terrible on his part. It's hard to tell. Launcher speed seems to be the thing that is denoting the one who did the launching. Launcher, right? I am the launcher. And max launch speed sounds like, you know, I have been launched. The launch speed of me is 1301. So it looks like Toon Link launched King Dedede 1301. If I'm wrong about that, please guys let me know. But that's pretty crazy. I figured it'd be the other way around though, from when King Dedede grabbed the big mushroom and Toon Link had the poison mushroom. That would seem to be, to me, to be the time when that would happen. The biggest launch of them all. All right, but this time, now, 3 matches left only. We've got Sheik. Another competitor we've seen before, but from the red division, against another competitor from the green, Mewtwo. So now, Sheik coming from the red, came in at 6-14, a match behind Diddy last season. Bad. Mewtwo from this division, 12-8, sole 4th place. And I was just behind then Wolf and Dedede. So another good one to beat. Top 4 right here. But taking it to Sheik right now. Sheik with the, both of them with the super mushroom. Now we just have a giant fight. Getting back to normal, everything pretty even. Poison mushroom for Sheik though. And Mewtwo does not get the suit. There it goes and gets the super mushroom. That won't be good for Sheik. If something big connects, not big enough there. Almost hits with that Psy Ball. We had a better name for that last season. Some more damage coming out there from Mewtwo. Not enough for the knockout. 102-49. Sheik already letting this one slip a little bit. Mewtwo with the super mushroom. Another nice hit, blocked a little bit there by Sheik. Oh, not that one though. Whew, what a shot. And that's Mewtwo up a life, 57% on his first stock. Trying to continue his winning ways like Wolf did earlier. Like Dedede just did. We're going to see Bowser, the best of the best in the division, last here. You know, I'm pretty sure that he'll win, but you never know. We had some upsets last set, so we shall see. Right now, Mewtwo's still doing pretty good. Not piling the damage on by any means. A little bit of a slower one perhaps, but oh, maybe about to prove me wrong here. And there goes Sheik for the second time. Mewtwo looking real strong to start the season here. Wasn't the case for him last season to begin because he started off against Dedede and Bowser, and so that didn't look good, but then he went on a huge winning streak right after that, and that looked pretty nice. But he did end up 4th. Wolf ended up above him. I'm sure he wants to change that. I believe he may have beat Wolf both times, actually. Maybe have to look back on that one. I'm sure we'll discuss that more in the future when they get to battle again this season. Only once, of course. Just like everybody else. Only one divisional matchup per fighter versus fighter. Mewtwo with the Super Mushroom. Can he get the first, I believe, the first flawless victory of the season here? I don't believe I pointed it out yet, so it would be the first. We would have to, of course, count anyone in the blue and yellow as also having, you know, maybe the quote-unquote first. Maybe even have to go off who had the earliest matchup with it happening first, because it's not really fair they didn't have a chance, you know, being that we are going set-wise red, green, blue, yellow. And Mewtwo is not going to get the flawless, however, will get the quick victory after getting knocked out for the first time. So, no big deal there. Mewtwo handling that very handily. Sheik had barely a chance. Big launches, but not the biggest. We got 2 left. We got one random one in here. 2 fighters that we have not seen before. So maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't. I guess we're just gonna find out. It's Mega Man versus Villager. Randomly rolled all the divisions, and when we did so, these 2 guys who are right next to each other in the list both ended up in the green division. Of course, I messed that up pretty badly, but all things considered, it still ended up as random as it needed to end up for the divisions, so it worked out. It worked out. That's what that one random episode we had for the beginning of this season was all about. Just doing the quote-unquote lotto for all the characters, getting them in here, and now we know. Knowing is half the battle. So they say. Mega Man with a big mushroom. In a very slight lead now, after Villager does a little more damage. Now Villager with the big mushroom. Can he put on the same kind of show as those that look like him? Ness and Lucas? Though they are from a different game and totally different characters. He's a tiny kid hopping around, floating around, all weird like. Will he be as good? And I don't know what to think about Mega Man. Hard to say what we should be thinking about any of the guys, except that we saw a lot of heavy hitters make it far last season. So, but not everybody. Ness did really well, and so did Lucas. So you can't really forget them. Peach, of course. Yoshi. Mario's not necessarily a heavy hitter. Wolf did really well even in the division of heavy hitters. So I guess maybe not all heavy hitters, but there were a lot of them. So it definitely helps have a little power behind you. No Pokeball help now, again, as we keep mentioning. It's nearly all about your own skill. The skill of the character, of course, and the AI, I guess, in this case. And 1 stock down each now. Mega Man hung in there for a little bit, but Now back to even in stock. 47, now 67 on Villager's second. Mega Man big for a moment there, back to normal size. Getting Villager close to maybe a second knockout here. Trying to pile the damage on and take a decent lead here. Mega Man, though, now also has a Super Mushroom. Still not a whole lot happening with it. Waits for Villager to come back down from that fall. Launches him out of here. 58 now after those attacks on Mega Man second, but looking good here. Wow, Villager with a nice combo there. Brings things back to exactly even. One stock, no damage. That big old, I don't even know. It's like a giant medicine, not even a medicine ball. It's like a giant lead ball. Not even doesn't even really look like a bowling ball. Just a giant lead ball. Just drop that. That hurt. He's actually taking the lead now. And got the big mushroom. Wait a second. Winds are blowing. The winds of changes. Oh, but Mega Man catches him below and takes the lead at 48 to 86% right now. Not looking good anymore for Villager. Can bring this back kind of quickly though. Still got it, but Mega Man, he's got some big hit potential, it looks like. 96 to 87. It's 96 to 91. Anyone's game at this point. Mega Man with the Super Mushroom. Villager blocks the big hit coming in from it. Mega Man grabs him, throws him into the air, whirlwind into the air. Still doesn't get him. He waits again for him to come down. Can't quite get the knockout though. 103 to 128. Another big mushroom. And another one of those zaps from below. And that one will do it. Mega Man secures that victory. A pretty nice fight, I would say. 443. Oh, between the two of them. Ended it too quickly there. Sorry, guys. Whoops. But a pretty good fight, for sure. One that was pretty worthy of being our penultimate match of the night, of the set, of the day, whatever you want to call it. But finally, yes, the Bowser has to be last because he was first. He's against Shulk. So we shall see how Shulk can do against the number one. Good luck, sir. You will need it. Here we go. I don't want to spoil too much about what happened in the playoffs and the finals and everything, but you should also remind yourself of what happened without me telling you, if you did watch it. In regards to Bowser, obviously, because Shulk wasn't a thing then last season. Whoa, what a counter by Shulk, taking a huge lead on Bowser. Whoa, Bowser almost evening things up. He was only at 39 Shulk, and now he's at 67. Most of that came from one attack from Bowser when he came back. And I don't know, Bowser looks like he's maybe a little angry about that. We shall see if he can even things up truly or not. Doing a pretty good job of it at the moment, at least getting closer. Shulk's got speed and he's now out of here. He's got speed up into the atmosphere. 24% on Bowser's second, Shulk now on his second. Bowser is tiny. A good opportunity for Shulk to take advantage of any of those. Big mushroom and bunny ears for him now. That's a good advantage too to have. Trying to get some big hits in there. Gets a couple of big hits in. 61% on Bowser. Ooh, big drop kick though. And another one evens this back up almost completely. Bowser going for the edge. Nope. Not happening. Got the big mushroom though. And that attack is going to be enough. Big ol' swipe. And there goes Shulk. 2-1 now. Smash, he's got smash, whatever that means. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to use it in time effectively. We've got Buster now. 95 on Bowser. See if that has something to do with countering or not. 95 to 40. Shulk needs this life off of Bowser pretty quick here. Damage piling on. We've said in the previous season, maybe about 50% is about all you can manage before you start kind of worrying about your chances. Now though, Shulk 58% gets Bowser down to 1. Oh no! He failed to get back up onto the ledge. What a huge fail that was. Oh my goodness, Shulk almost brought that one back to winnable range and then fell off the side of the map. That was horrible. We actually fixed, we went with our mini destination 2.0, version 2.0 this time for season 2 of our AI Shorts League, Knockout League, because after filming season 1, I realized that having a flat bottom on my mini destination map was knocking out a lot of CPU because they just kept getting stuck underneath the little platform, and that was it. So I changed that, and now it's not as bad at all, for sure. I did not expect that to happen on a map like Dreamland, but it did. And to Shulk's detriment, oh man, that hurts. Bowser, though, I mean, kind of lucky for him because it wasn't looking all that great at first for him. And he is, of course, the reigning #1 in the league. So, yeah. Now we got the end of things. So the wrap up, I suppose. We had Wolf again beat Chrom to begin things. Lucina defeated Corrin. Piranha Plant beat Diddy Kong. Kazuya defeated Bowser Jr. Bayonetta took down Link. Little Mac defeated the Mii Gunner. King Dedede defeated Toon Link. Mewtwo beat Sheik. Mega Man defeated Villager. And then just now, Bowser defeated Shulk. And again, we had Luigi on the bye. And that is where things end for now. Again, we're always going to give you the schedule coming up next, and also the schedule coming up next for the guys you just saw. So it's going to be, it's always going to be like 4, I guess it would be 6 days. 6 days, unless 6 days, unless it's on a Monday. If you're hearing like yesterday, well, normally what would have been yesterday on your Monday stream video, whoever played that set is going to also then play on Friday again. So in that case, you'll see them only 4 days away. But other than that, whenever you hear, it'll always be another 6 days before you see these guys fight again. So we'll give the next set, which is going to happen either tomorrow, or if it's Saturday, it's going to happen Monday. And then we'll also give the next one for this. So next is going to be Blue. That's going to be tomorrow, set 1.3, Blue Division. We got Lucas, not in this order probably, because this seems like it's going to be a really awesome matchup. So probably not first, but maybe. Lucas versus Cloud, which I'm already looking forward to. Then we got Falco taking on the Inkling. We got Ganondorf versus Snake, which we've seen before. We got Wario versus Fox, which we may have seen before in the playoffs or something. Yeah, in the playoffs. We have Pichu versus Pacman, a new one. We got Meta Knight versus Palutena. We got Banjo and Kazooie taking on Ness. That might also be pretty good. We got Sora versus Ken. We got Captain Falcon taking on Rosalina and Luma. Rosalina and Luma. I don't know what I just said there. And finally, Steve, the Minecraft guy, versus Roy. And we got Rob, the robot, on a bye. So, yeah, I don't know. Some quite interesting matchups, I would say. And our next matchups then for the green division, the ones we just saw today, we're going to see next set for 2.2. And this would be, I don't know, I guess it would be, actually this one would be Monday. This one would be the one coming up next Monday. To start us off, it's going to be Toon Link for the week. Toon Link versus Mega Man. Villager versus Bayonetta. Luigi versus Dedede. Lucina versus Sheik. Link versus Bowser Jr. Kazuya versus Little Mac. That's two wins there on those guys going up against each other. Shulk versus Corrin. Wolf versus Bowser already. Are you serious? That's going to be awesome. And then we got Mewtwo versus Piranha Plant. And the Mii Gunner versus Diddy Kong. Chrom's on a bye. And that's it. That's what is to come. That's again, that's going to be our Monday set. The one we heard just a moment ago for the Blue Division. That's going to be our next one. I hope to see you in both of those, though, guys, and all the other videos and streams and whatnot to come. That's it, though. Until next time, I'm Randy, and this is Nerds Templar. Peace out, y'all.